Lamar Jackson is playing the best football of his career. And I know that sounds kind of crazy when you're talking about a two-time league MVP. But this game against the Commanders proves that he truly is playing his best football yet. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Matthew King, and this is my series of quarterback film reviews that I do every single week. Please leave a comment below on which quarterback I should do next, and also to support me, please click that like and subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds and I would truly appreciate it. And before we get started, this is just your friendly reminder that this channel is sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes the confusion out of buying tickets. They rank on the 0 to 10 score on each ticket to know if you're getting a good or a bad deal. Plus, my viewers get $20 off their first ticket purchase with my code YAPMAT. And I know a lot of Ravens fans are in here. If you want to go see a Ravens game, please use my code and get $20 off. They are the official partner of the Baltimore Ravens. Just click the link in the description to download the app and remember code YAPMAT when you check out. All right, let's check out the film. All right, let's go ahead and get this interception out of the way. This is the first drive of the game. The Ravens offense was humming. They were doing whatever they wanted to against the Commanders defense, and just an unlucky interception. Lamar has 2 interceptions this season. Both were tipped off receivers' hands. Now, I'm not going to blame Mark completely because Lamar could have thrown a tad bit better ball, and maybe I'm being nitpicky, but you can't just blame Mark just because he's been a scapegoat. You also have to be honest with yourself. So here I actually love the concept. I don't even think this is supposed to go to Mark. I don't think this is Lamar's first read because I've seen a lot of teams run this concept, and I love it. So Nelson Aguilar is just going to run a stop route. This is more of a decoy. Zay Flowers is going to get outside leverage on this corner. At least he's supposed to. The corner actually plays as well. You're just running a go route here in the middle of the field. And basically what's going to happen, and like I said, I've seen a ton of teams run this, is you want the corner to come down. They have one safety deep. And with that, hopefully you can throw it to his back shoulder over here so he can get the touchdown. This is a touchdown play. And then Mark, I think, is going to be the second option here, just an underneath route if Zay doesn't get open. And like I said, Zay does not get open here. The corner actually plays it well. It's not fast enough. Lamar wants to get the ball out of his hands, which is fine. Mark is open, and it just tips off of his hands. Now, the other angle I'm going to show you because you can get a little bit more of a perspective of what I'm talking about with the throw, but the cameraman doesn't do a good job. This is a tougher catch than what it looks like. But granted, when you're Mark Andrews and you're getting paid a lot of money and you're known as a top tight end in the league, he's made that catch a million times. So you kind of got to put the blame on Mark here, but you can also throw a better ball. I think it's kind of on both of them, not just Mark Andrews. And like I said, cameraman did a terrible job, but this ball was like way out here. It was actually a tougher catch than what it looked like. I just wanted to highlight that I know that Mark makes that play all the time, but at the same time, could have been a tad bit of a better throw. But nonetheless, Lamar Jackson's 2 interceptions are basically not on him. Now we're in the second drive here after the interception. The Commanders just got a field goal, so it is 3-0. This play is huge. We have a 3rd and 5. You need to pick this up. And it's so critical for the Ravens to pick up these 3rd downs because if they don't and they punt with the Commanders' offense playing the way that they have, you can be down 10-0 really easy. And this is a perfect drive starter. This got them going. Rashad Bateman gets a one-on-one right here, and he's just going to run in basically a comeback route towards the sidelines, and he just cooks. This is what Rashad Bateman has done the past 2 seasons. Look how much separation is right here. That is 3 to 4 yards of separation. And if Lamar and Rashad Bateman are on the same page like this throughout the rest of the year, the Ravens have 2 really good weapons because I thought Rashad played his best game to date this season at least. And Lamar throwing with anticipation. This is one of the things that Lamar has gotten so good at over the years. And now being in Todd Monken's offense for a 2nd year in a row, he knows where he's going with the ball on this play. And you can just tell their chemistry is getting better. He knows exactly where Rashad Bateman's going to be. He knows he's going to be open. He throws it before Rashad Bateman's even ready. And that's what I mean by an anticipation throw. You can see, look when Lamar throws this ball. He is throwing this ball right now. He is lining up to throw this ball right now. And Rashad Bateman is not even out of his break yet. That is how you know the chemistry is getting better. The ball's out. It's perfect. You move the chains. Awesome, awesome stuff. And now the drive gets going. The very next play, Lamar goes back to Rashad Bateman. And actually, what I want to highlight about Lamar is his pocket presence on this play. Because actually, he saves a strip sack on this play. So, first of all, I love this concept. The Commanders are running a zone. Bateman's just going to run a deep in route, and the middle of the field's wide open. Zay Flowers is actually open on this play. He's just going to run like a post corner, and Mark Andrews is just going to come across the middle. And also what I love about this Todd Monken offense is going under center. When you have Derrick Henry, you can now run so much under center and play action. It's beautiful. And you can even see it here with the linebackers. They are scared of Derrick Henry getting the ball. Look at them coming down. Look at them. They have no idea. They come all the way down, and now the middle of the field is going to be wide open. That is what Derrick Henry brings to this offense. But I'm going to show you the other angle of this play and show you how Lamar actually saves a strip sack here. Now, the offensive line actually played their best game to date. Now, granted, the Commanders have no pass rush, zero. And that's the problem with the Commanders. Their defense is really bad. But at the same time, they got pressure on Lamar here, and 70 gets beat. And if Lamar didn't have the pocket presence to step up here, this is going to be a strip sack. Because look, he is going for the ball. This is great by Lamar, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He knows Bateman's going to run open. He knows that he needs to step up into the pocket, and he does it to perfection. That is a throw on the run. I mean, making this throw on the run like this, not even setting your feet and finding Bateman and keeping your eyes down the field, Lamar is just getting better every week. He's getting better every year. I found it hilarious when everybody made fun of the Ravens for getting Derrick Henry in free agency. Like they thought somehow Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry were not going to work together. I never really understood that, or they're like, calm down the hype train, whatever it was. But you can see on this play how much Derrick Henry impacts the game even without the ball in his hands. I want you to watch the linebackers here on this play action. You're in the pistol. Everyone is coming down because they are afraid Derrick Henry is getting the ball. And also what they're going to do is with these guys coming down, you're going to have Bateman basically run like a post kind of. He comes back into the middle of the field. That's going to take away this safety. It's also going to take away this corner. And then you're going to have Flowers, who it was just incredible in this game, doing his job, getting open in one-on-one situations. He's just going to run an in route and cooks him. And it's a first down. Watch these guys come down. They're all coming down. Three people. You are taking three people out of a play. Three people in the middle of the field. Look at them trying to get back on defense, especially this guy right here. Now, granted, these two are running man, but this guy should have been back here covering the middle of the field, and he fell for the Derrick Henry effect. And Zay just putting... Dude, he put on a clinic with route running on this game. The way that he jumps back outside and then back in, using his shoulder to create separation, just awesome stuff from Zay Flowers, man. His best game of his career yet in the regular season, and he is a difference maker. The difference between Lamar Jackson 4 years ago and Lamar Jackson now is the pocket presence. Him staying in the pocket on this throw and throwing an absolute dart was awesome to see. And especially you'll see later with blitzes that come, you can see him check into different plays, get rid of the ball quicker. He really is a smarter player. He's still the same talented player. He's still a great thrower of the football. He really increased in that department last year throwing the ball, but now his mind in this Todd Monken offense has gotten so much better. And once again, this is like the same kind of concept that Zay Flowers ran earlier with Nelson. Nelson's just going to run basically a decoy here, just a stop route. He just sits. Bateman is going to run like a go, but also to the sideline. So kind of like a post corner, but he doesn't put his foot in the ground. It's more of a vertical post corner. And you have your second option, which is going to be Zay Flowers just running an in here. And basically you have two options. If this safety comes down to guard Zay, this is going to be open for Bateman. If the safety, which he's going to do, drops back into coverage, you throw it to Zay. Just Todd Monken is a genius, and everybody was getting on him at the first of the year. And I'll show you the other angle where Lamar's pocket presence makes this happen, because he was almost sacked. There are people in his face, and he's not even bothered. Like this stuff, this is exactly why probably 2 years ago, Lamar, everybody was questioning Lamar and if he can win a Super Bowl. This is the game changer. His pocket presence. There is a guy on his back. Ronnie Stanley gets beat. He's almost sacked. He stands in the pocket tall. He's not moving. He's not worried. And he throws a dart to Zay Flowers. Anticipation throw. Just great stuff from Lamar and Todd Monken. Like I said earlier, for the past couple years, really since Lamar has become the starter, the problem with these offenses with Lamar is the blitz. They could not figure it out. They even had problems with it last year. They figured it out. And this is the difference from them being just a playoff team. If they can do all of this in the playoffs, I have no doubt that they're probably going to go to the Super Bowl if the defense can stay up, because the offense is Super Bowl ready, and we're in week 6, and they're only going to get better. And here's what I mean by them beating the blitz. Now, these guys come up, and you'll see these guys are coming up. Lamar sees the blitz. He sees it immediately. So he's going to check into something. Obviously, I don't know exactly what that is. He's going to motion Zay Flowers to the inside here. And the reason for that is to get this throw off quicker. It is also going to open up this route because Mark is going to run a rub route. And what I mean by that, Mark is basically just going to come up here and act like he's running like a post corner, but really he's just trying to get in the way of this guy right here. So it opens up Zay, who's going to come across. So let me show you this. So it's going to rub, and he's going to run into this corner by running his route, and it's going to open up Zay. And this route, this concept happens so fast. You get the ball out quick, you know the blitz is coming, and it works to perfection. And Lamar checking into that, you can even see here. He went through his reads too. He tried to go to likely here. Quick throw. Didn't see it. Corner's actually playing it really well. He probably could have came here if he wanted to, but goes through his progressions. Nice pass blocking, honestly, by Justice Hill. I'll show you that angle. And then he throws over the middle to Zay. It works perfectly. And Justice Hill, man, he has been so important to this offense in pass pro, in the pass game in general. In the run game, he's been great. Look at this blitz pickup on Bobby Wagner. Now, I know he falls over almost, but hits him, gives Lamar just enough time, and he comes over to number 4. He's taking on 2 people in one play, man. He's doing everything. This Ravens offense is so much fun to watch now, and Lamar, like I said, is just getting smarter in this Todd Monken offense. This play single-handedly brought back All-Pro Mark Andrews, and the reason for it is Isaiah Likely. I'll show you the concept by Todd Monken. You're just going to run an out route here with Zay Flowers. You're going to run a vertical post corner here with Isaiah Likely. You're going to run an over route with Rashad Bateman. And Mark's just going to run a seam route. You either got to guard Isaiah Likely on this post corner, or you got to see where Mark Andrews is. He doesn't even see Mark. And I don't know. I mean, you can even see here with Bobby Wagner. He's going to pass off Mark Andrews to the safety. The safety is not even looking at Mark Andrews. He is completely focused on Isaiah Likely. That's how much of a threat he is on the outside. And if you can have Mark playing at his all-pro level, it's going to open up so much in this offense. And that's exactly what it brings. Now you bring, basically, I think Isaiah Likely is an all-pro caliber tight end. But now you have both of them playing at this elite level. This is going to open up so much for Lamar because he can throw it to anybody. It just seems like they have so much trust in each other. There is so much chemistry going on with Lamar and his receivers. And Lamar gets the ball out quick. He is making such quick and fast decisions. You can tell he kind of wants Isaiah Likely here. He wants Likely. He's waiting on it. You can see it. He's waiting on him to break. Lamar reads that this safety is going over the top. And what does Lamar do? Trusts his good buddy, Mark Andrews, comes right back, reads the field perfectly. Like I said, dude, Lamar's playing at a different level right now. We have a 3rd and 2. We're in the second half at this point. You need to pick this up and keep the pressure on the Commanders. And this play, I mean, for everybody that was coming after Mark Andrews, this is the stuff that he was doing over those first 5 weeks that goes unnoticed. His blocking ability, also Justice Hill, maybe the most underrated player on this Ravens roster right now. And when they get Keaton Mitchell, it's going to be crazy. But I digress. Watch this play. Watch the blocking here. And I'll show you the other angle. Great block by Mark Andrews, sealing the edge. You have Falele coming out here, and you also have Justice Hill, and they both lay good blocks here. Good block here from Falele. He has played a lot better. And then Justice Hill lays a really nice block right here, and that opens it up for Lamar. Now, granted, I'm going to be honest. I thought Lamar would be a little bit faster. Little bit. I thought he was gone here. But the play design's perfect, man. They have so much in their bag with Lamar. So much. There are so many weapons. Pick your poison offense. I mean, this blocking. Look at Justice Hill, man. He deserved that contract. He deserved every bit. Falele stepping up after getting ridiculed for frickin' 5 weeks. And Mark Andrews sealing the edge. It's a thing of beauty. And then you have the most athletically gifted quarterback of all time running full steam ahead. Lamar, the whole entire offense is just at a freaking another level. I'm old enough to remember the days when people would say, just run man coverage with Lamar Jackson and just stack the box and you win. It doesn't work like that anymore because stuff like this happens with all of their weapons. And the dynamic of Derrick Henry helps too. But here they have Kalar out here. They also have Ricard and they have Derrick Henry. And they even have Isaiah Likely out here. This formation is crazy. Big boy stuff here. So what you'll see is they're going to run play action. These guys, this is man-to-man. So this guy's going to go here. This guy is going to come here. And these guys are lost. All these guys are kind of lost because Kalar, Ricard, and Derrick Henry's the only one that runs a route here. And Bobby Wagner actually goes out there and plays man on him. These guys are confused and don't know what to do. And when you have a one-on-one and everybody's like, oh, the Ravens need a big body receiver. They got one. And his name is Isaiah Likely. Look at this route. Dude, I might make an argument he should play full-time receiver. The inside swim over the top. Oh, my God, dude. Broke his ankles. It's wide open. You can't play man-to-man anymore. You just can't. You can't stack this box. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the box. You can't do that anymore because the play action with Derrick Henry, you're doing one-on-ones with Isaiah Likely and Zay Flowers and even Rashad Bateman out there if you want, and they're all playing good football. Can't do it anymore, man. It's not the same. This is the difference that I'm talking about. And Lamar recognizing that and feeling more comfortable in man-to-mans, feeling more comfortable inside the pocket, it makes this much of a difference. Like how calm he is. Now, the offensive line was playing crazy, playing phenomenal. If the offensive line keeps playing like this, obviously it's going to be hard to stop this offense. But either way, they have checks. They have the plays. Todd Monken has everything in his bag to win a Super Bowl this year. This big pickup by Mark Andrews for 38 yards could have been a touchdown to Zay Flowers, but it doesn't matter. It's still a good read from Lamar, and it's still a big pickup. The way that Lamar can just flick his wrist like that, his arm strength is so underrated. He's so calm in the pocket here. Watch him just flick his wrist. Barely even steps into it. That crazy throw. I mean, just insane. But I also love the concept here. Again, Todd Monken, in your bag, man. In your bag. So what's going to happen is Bateman is just going to run a go. And then Zay Flowers is going to run a go, but it's going to come across. And then you're going to have Andrews, who's going to run kind of like a post corner vertically. And then you're just going to have Isaiah Likely in the middle right here. Stop right here. Okay. And watch Zay here, because this could have been a touchdown because the safeties are so bad. But either way, it is a pick your poison offense. It doesn't matter. Like, This safety is staying deep. Bobby passes him off. Bobby just kept I feel bad for him because he kept passing off Mark Andrews and he kept getting open. And if you look here, Zay cooks this safety. This could have been a touchdown, but Lamar is already throwing the football. He made the right decision, so I'm not going to get on Lamar, but I bet you they go back into the film room and they might come back to that. But it's bad safety play either way. But Lamar is reading the field perfectly, the arm strength. He can make any throw on the field. For anybody who says Lamar Jackson cannot throw the football, I don't even know what to tell him anymore. Because how many quarterbacks can flick their wrists like this, like 40 yards down the field, like on a dart? Like, not many of them. This is why Lamar's the second best quarterback in the league and maybe the best quarterback in the NFL right now. 2 plays left of this film review. Both of these plays were so important in this Ravens win. There's about 8 minutes left, and this puts the Ravens in field goal position to go up by 10 points. And once again, the concept, Lamar just knowing where the ball is going to go, the patience, it's perfect. Like Isaiah Likely is just going to run an out route here, or another rub route. And then what's going to happen is Bateman is going to get underneath of Likely, causing this corner not to be able to get underneath of this route. And Bateman gets open. And Lamar knows it's coming. He just is very patient in the pocket, takes his time, knows it's going to be open for him, throws it on a dart, first down. The Ravens are now in position to win this game and go up by 10. Lamar's feet, the pocket presence, everything was just perfect. You can just tell a blitz is coming, and he's not worried. That's also because Justice Hill is so damn good in pass pro. Look at that block. And then just to throw it right at his chest, first down. Let's seal the game. Last play from this film review. This put the game on ice. First down for the Ravens. Game over. And it's all because of Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. You can see here with the play action, take a look at all of these linemen. Every single one of them thinks that Henry's getting the ball. And why wouldn't you, right? Like, this is a Derrick Henry play. He just had a big run before this, and the play action by Lamar is perfect, and it's just enough. This guy actually reads it pretty good, but it is just enough for Lamar to get on the outside, and he's too fast. You're not going to catch him around the corner. Great block there, just enough by Isaiah Likely. Late hit by, I believe that was Jeremy Chin. There was no point in that. I won't get into that, but there was absolutely no point. The game's over at that point. It's not even close. You obviously know he's giving himself up. Ridiculous. But that ends our film review on Lamar Jackson and this Ravens offense. This was a ton of fun. I love this offense. It's gotten so much better over the last couple weeks. We have to give Lamar Jackson a grade. I'm going to give him an A+. Just an awesome effort from Lamar, awesome effort from the offensive line, awesome effort from Derrick Henry and all the receivers. Just a perfect game from the Ravens offensively. They need to fix a little bit defensively, but this is a Super Bowl offense. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you for my next film review next week after Week 7, and also check out my bets for Week 7 as well. I have a Thursday Night Football bet that's out right now, and my bets for this weekend will come out on Sunday. Appreciate and love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week.